I gotta tell you one thing with my doucheland.
That's the name of the band.
I swear, I have learned more. I have literally been educated, and not only educated, but formed favorable opinions. And not only educated, formed favorable opinions, but I have actually grown sincerely in my white supremacist ideologies from the speaker that I'm following all over the country.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not putting this on YouTube, are you?
He's taught me about Alexander Stevens,
I guess that's a yes.
that Swedish guy who wrote the White Man's Bible. I mean, he taught me about
Swedish?
Adolf Hitler. He's taught me so many things about Joseph Smith. I mean, and the thing is, he always tries to when he does his presentations, when he does his presentations, and he actually is in the process of like educating us on the WSACY. I can't say it in this public place.
No, yeah.
But he tries to come off like these horrible atrocities by Alexander H. Stevens, born 1937 to 46. And then he quotes his most juiciest phrases.
Interesting.
And like as for a WS like myself, I just can't get enough of this type of information. It's just like it tantalizes my ears to hear these things publicly displayed in an all WHITE environment. I don't think he genuinely. I don't know if he means to do
I'm
it.
gonna have to disagree with you on that one, on that score. I have to agree.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that Joseph Stevens' mother and father were voodoo doctors.
What? What are you talking about?
Joseph Smith's parents were voodoo doctors. You know what they would do?
Who's Joseph Smith?
Latter-day Saints.
Oh, really?
He was a fucking voodoo. His dad and mom were voodoo doctors.
From where?
New York.
Why? You mean they were like?
What they would
They were quacks?
Yes, what they would do.
They were snake oil.
Yes.
salesmen.
What they would do is they would gather the village folks in early 1800s, and they would say, they'd have these witching rods, and like, there is buried gold in this location. Everyone needs to give us $500, and we will show you the. No, wait. They'll say the dad, Joseph Smith's dad, would have a witching rod. Be like, we're picking up signals that there's buried gold nearby. We need $500, and my witching rod will take you to the gold. He would gather money.
Raised by shysters.
Yeah, raised by shysters, and then him and his wife would gather all the money. They'd be like, we have determined the gold is here, but we must do a seance. They would draw a big circle in the ground with like symbols and like stuff like that, and do a little ceremony.
A bunch of
mumbo jumbo, and then the guys would start digging in the center. They would start X marks the spot. Start digging. They would start digging. And then after they would dig for multiple days, and then he'd be like, I'm getting a signal that evil spirits are whisking away the gold treasure. Damn it. The evil spirits have taken the gold. Wait a minute. Then next week.
Start a cult.
Yeah, but then next week he'd be like, the witching rod's twitching again. The gold is over here.
That's so stupid.
$500. This one's going to be $600. This one's said to be a bigger treasure bounty.
And the people would pay them.
Yeah, and then finally they got in trouble. They got ran out of town. But not before Joseph Smith learned his wily ways. But listen, wait, it gets better. This is the most unbelievable part. Joseph Smith went for something way bigger than Barry. You know what he did?
Yeah.
You know what he did? Listen to this, and it worked. Listen to this. It worked. They actually went after, used Christianity in the Bible, the master plot. Right? They said, we are going to start a whole new denomination of Christianity.
Your mom says they're cult. There's a cult. Even your mom says
it is that it's. And then he went
they
to
starve people. That's why they don't want them to have coffee, because they want them to be all. Oh yeah, you're right.